Hello and welcome to another Call of Duty video. In this video I'm going to be discussing where and when to buy Ghosts. Should you buy it on release or wait a couple of weeks to get it for the next gen? So obviously everybody's decision will be different, depending on how much you play the game and how much money you want to spend on it. The Call of Duty Ghosts will be releasing on the 5th of November for the Xbox 360, the PS3, the PC and the Wii U. And then it will be launch titles for the next gen, the PS4 and the Xbox One. So if you're planning on buying a next gen console, is it worth buying a copy of the game for the current gen, only to have to upgrade a couple of weeks later to the next gen? So if you're a really big Call of Duty fan with no bills to pay like me, then buying both might be okay, but not everybody wants to spend money buying the same game twice on different systems. Executive producer Mark Rubin has talked about the differences between the versions. He said they've put a lot of time and effort into making the current gen as similar to the next gen as possible. Apart from the obvious graphics and performance increase, there won't be any extra features like maps and game mode on the next gen versions. So if you're worried about spending a lot of time ranking up your current gen account, then having to do it all over again when you rebuy it, then you're in luck. Your stats will transfer across to the new versions. All you need to do is set up a Call of Duty Elite account, and your stats, your guns, your unlocks should all carry over to the next account. That's only if you're using the same Call of Duty Elite account than you did on the previous console. So GameStop have a deal that you can go and you can trade in your Xbox 360 version for, say, an Xbox One version for only £10, and of course the Xbox 360 version. If you're not using GameStop or Game in the UK, then you can look into your retailer and I'm sure they'll be doing some kind of deal. Now let's talk about online players. Obviously right off the bat there's going to be more people playing on the current gen, just because not everybody wants to go and upgrade to the new consoles straight away. People might wait a few months, but I can almost guarantee that there'll be no shortage of people playing both the PS4 versions and the Xbox One versions, considering how huge a franchise Call of Duty is. Also keep in mind that if you buy the Season Pass or any DLC, they might not carry over to the new consoles, if you're switching companies that is. Say you bought the Season Pass for the Xbox 360 and then switched to the PS4, you might not be able to transfer that Season Pass over. So that's pretty much everything you need to consider. So if you've already made your decision, please post them in the comments. It would be really interesting to see who's going to be buying both or who's going to be buying one. If you could click like on the video, it would be much appreciated. Thank you and goodbye.